We are live on the Miguel and Holly and the Hits 961 Facebook page for Queen City Confessions.
If you want to submit anonymously, all you do is text the word HITS and your confession to the number 96893.
Here's the first confession. My boyfriend and I have been together for 4 years. He's been with me throughout my time going to college part-time.
Okay.
Well, I just found out by accident that he paid for this trip for us to go to Mexico as a graduation gift for me. I was about to break up with him before my graduation, but now I'm thinking of staying with him up until after the trip. Does that make me a bad person?
I think no.
No?
I mean, do you hate him? Like, why are we breaking up in the first place? Because sometimes I feel like maybe that trip could be like a renewing of interest of like, oh, maybe we are going to get back together. Or also you could leave on a good, happy memory. I just want to go on the trip. I mean, what's another couple of weeks?
I mean, I feel like if I were him, because I'm trying to put myself in his shoes, and you broke up with me after I paid for this trip to congratulate you on your college, because it's not like just a birthday or Christmas or a Valentine's Day gift, it's to congratulate you on your hard work. And so hopefully if you haven't done anything, like if you haven't cheated or you're like, I'm leaving you for someone else, I think he would probably still want to congratulate you on your hard work. So it's still a gift congratulating you. So if I'm to do some mental gymnastics for you,
that's what I'm saying.
I would say this would be okay.
Obviously, you could make a case to break up and not go on the trip, and then he could just
slide
take
someone else in there.
else.
Right.
I mean, I don't think that one is terrible in the scheme of things. Maybe someone else would think differently, but I'm not sure that's like the worst thing you could do.
Have you ever accepted a gift from a spouse knowing that you were going to break up with them after they gave it to you? 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text HITS and your message to 96893.
Here's another Queen City confession. I've been in an on and off situationship for a year and a half. Last summer, he was traveling a lot and then ended up living in a different state. I had slightly made peace with him not coming back. Well, he came back this February and we've been seeing each other regularly since then. Well, he just told me he started seeing someone else and he thinks we should put our arrangement on pause. I'm not sure how to move forward. I appreciate his honesty, but I'm also a bit hurt since I truly do care about him. This is what we say. What happens when you go into a situationship, unfortunately.
Situationships are stupid. Like, you're just both using each other as placeholders and you don't care enough about each other to like make a commitment. It's not good for anyone. It's someone is going to get hurt. So in my opinion, you need to break it off with this man that is just a friend. You're clearly just friends, because if you wanted to be more than friends, you would be. it's just not, I hate situationships for this person particularly.
And I would say too, maybe try to shoot your shot one last time, because you never know. If you're like, hey, I know we've been in a situationship and we were dating other people, but I've developed feelings. Is this going to change your mind at all?
Right.
And then see what they say from there.
Yeah, you might as well.
Here's the last Queen City confession. A new girl started in our office a couple months ago. She added me on Instagram the other day. But when I was going through her profile, I realized that I actually know her boyfriend. I actually hooked up with him at a Halloween party this past year where she also was at as well.
Oh my God.
The night is kind of blurry, but he did end up at my place that night and left by the time I woke up. I always wondered who he was, but from her Instagram, they have been together this entire time. I'm not sure if I should say something to her. What do you say to this coworker?
What are we going to do? Like, what are we going to do? I don't know. Because it's not going to end well for you.
Right.
Even though you're not at fault.
Because you didn't know.
No. But, like, unless you have proof, and they're not going to want to believe it, especially been together for a long time. And it's just, and what are the odds that you're in the same office now? Like, this is not going to end well for you. If it were me personally, and I'm not saying this is the right decision, I would just lock it up and never bring it up, because it's not going to end well.
Have you been in a situation before where you hooked up with someone and then you realize months later, oh my gosh, this person was in a relationship? Did you tell the other person that they were with what happened? Or did you just say, you know what, since I didn't know, I'm staying quiet? 1-844-HIT-961.
1-844-448-7961, or text HITS and your message to 96893.